a pretty nasty truck. She definitely gets the job done. Love this thing. Welcome to another unplanned video. Just saw that the 2019 heavy-duty Ram has been released, or what it looks like. Nothing too official yet, but torque and horsepower numbers, and we saw some different options. Let's just talk about it. Now, you have to excuse me, this may be my last video ever. I've got a cold. If I don't make it, just know that you guys are awesome and I like you a lot. So just bear with me. Had to make this absolutely very important. So, not sure when I'm going to get to upload it, but I'm going to film it today anyways. So, we saw this. The new 3500 Cummins Turbo Diesel Ram. We see the new look, some options, transmission options, which, calm down, no, don't beat up your screen yet. We'll talk about the transmissions in a second. The new numbers out of the inline 6 Cummins Turbo Diesel engine. First, we're going to start by talking about the looks. Surprisingly, I haven't seen anyone complain about how the truck looks. Usually when a manufacturer comes out with something new, it's nothing but hate, pretty much. So that was kind of refreshing. In my opinion, it looks good. It looks professional, it looks clean, it looks well done, it looks not too much and not too little. It's a fresh look. In my opinion, the older style, or the current style Ram, looks more like a toy. You know, they have it really aggressive looking, mean. It looks like a toy. This truck looks gorgeous on the front end. Haven't seen the rear end yet. If we can see it, then here's a picture. Overall, looks like a really good, really clean truck. I really like it. Keep it simple. Seems like they were going for that. Very respectable looking truck for sure. Next, we are going to talk about the motor. Now, finally we get a pickup, a heavy duty diesel pickup with 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. Now, boys, that's a lot of torque. The horse torques are for days in this truck here. Not that these trucks weren't powerful enough before. I mean, they'll already tow like a mountain. In my experience, the bigger the motor, the better your fuel efficiency, and the longer lasting it'll be. If you're not pushing it 100% all the time, the better performing, the more efficient the motor is, well, just the better performance you'll see out of it overall. So I definitely don't have a problem with them making it more powerful. Of course, now, they didn't just make it more powerful, they didn't just increase the numbers to look flashy. It's not gimmicky. Straight up upgraded the towing capacity to fucking 35,000 pounds. What? Like, holy shit. That means that, let's assume a dually weighs 10,000 pounds, which my new truck, my dually weighs. That means that you can gross 46,000 pounds on these. Holy shit, that's a lot of towing. So now that is a lot of power, a lot of numbers, good numbers to see, more power, never hurt anyone. You know, it won't hurt longevity, it's all about how you use the truck. If you beat anything, it won't last as long. Now, is that to say that GM or Ford isn't like right behind? Which, I mean, it's still pretty close, 75 foot-pounds. It's arguably not a very big difference at all, but so, I mean, they're not very far behind. It's good to see competition, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the competition comes out with, because, I mean, the more torques, the better, right? So now, the other big thing that I want to talk about is the transmissions. If you're watching this video, you probably know why I made that face. Okay, so we have no longer 3 transmissions to choose from, there are now 2. Did they get rid of the 68 RFE? Or did they get rid of the Aisin transmission? Not quite. They got rid of the iconic standard manual 6-speed. It's gone, guys. A lot of my subscribers, a lot of you guys wanted me to get a Ram and it was going to be a standard because, well, I mean, that's a pretty awesome thing to have. Just, even if it's not more efficient, just, well, it's certainly more reliable, a lot more driver involved, a lot more fun, I guess you could just say. A lot of people loved and still love the manual transmission Rams. They just held in for so long with that awesome transmission, and now it's just gone in space. So that is definitely sad. One of my huge problems with the Ram trucks is the transmission. Just don't seem to be holding up as good as Ford transmissions. You know, there's trucks 500,000 or 600,000 kilometers, same transmission, even more. I don't see why Chrysler can't build a transmission like that can consistently in every truck get that. There's a lot of transmission and drivetrain failures in general on those trucks. There's no need of it. So now we got those same problem-packed Aisin and 68 RFE transmissions. The Aisin is supposed to be a bit better. I don't think it makes a difference. I think they're both cheaply built and they're not much good at all. So another problem that I saw in one of the comments on the post was, so this transmission already has enough trouble with commercial use and very heavy towing. The people that tend to abuse them a bit more obviously tend to go through a bit more transmissions, but that is usually on stock power or a light tune. Now they just upped the power 1,000 foot-pounds, over 400 horsepower. The transmission is gonna struggle, especially like they put a bigger turbo on this thing. It's pushing up to 33 pounds of boost into this motor. I think that's even more than my 2017 Power Stroke. 33 is, you know, it's a bigger number. Now don't quote me on that, but I think mine maxes out at like 30. 33 PSI, well, that's a big number when you're talking about boost. This thing is gonna be spitting out ponies and small horses out of its exhaust pipe. And the reason why, like, I'm driving a Ford, I don't own a Dodge right now, but I'm so concerned about this is because I was planning on getting a Ram, not sure when, but in the near future, especially depending on this channel, how things are going. People want to see the Ram, and frankly, I would love to try one. I would love to give it a go, but god damn, I don't want to be left on the side of the road with a customer's load because the transmission decided that it was just not gonna turn anymore. Like, it's not good enough. Well, at least with the manual, then you had an easily rebuildable transmission. Fuck, I probably could have took that transmission, sent it out, and had it built completely to how I wanted it, and then put back in the truck brand new. Never would have had a problem with it. Now that manual transmission, it's not even an option anymore. And there's only so much you can do with this automatic transmission. I am really looking forward to seeing how this plays out. That's one of the big questions, is how durable is this truck gonna be? Because, I mean, as far as we know now, it's the same components, but with a bigger turbo. And we all know what bigger turbos does to things. It fucks shit up pretty quick. A lot of these guys are, you know, putting 40,000 pound trailers on these trucks, expecting them to last, you know, and they can be built to last. I mean, the Fords, as far as I know, they're not having any trouble, but these trucks with the bigger loads, the Chryslers, you know, the Rams, I don't know, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. But either way, I can't wait to see how it plays out. Because of all the changes, because of what's going on, not having a manual transmission, I don't think I'm gonna be ordering a first year Ram. So as you guys know, I ordered a first year Ford. Kinda regretted that, but neither do I think that was because of the first year. It was because of is a weird spec truck, and I guarantee you it was sitting in the lot for probably over a year, baking in the heat. Everything plastic, rubber, and like not metal just went to shit on that truck real quick. I'd really like to see how the transmissions hold up, and after the truck's been in production like 9 years, they're still having trouble with the current year, like electronics, wiring, just dumb stuff that shouldn't be happening to a truck that's been out now for that much of a time period. That thing should be pretty well goddamn bulletproof by now, but they're not. They're still having trouble with, even with the new Rams. So another thing for me is, you know, that gravel road, it's still not forgiving. It's still not an easy thing. You know, we're gonna have to see how it fares. because we know the Ford's still killing it over that thing, but the Rams, they just have trouble over that stretch of road. Now they are paving it, so maybe gravel road, the ice road as I like to call it, is gonna be a non-issue from then on. I'm gonna kind of miss it. Good proving grounds for a vehicle, but we'll have to see when that gets done. Might not be done anytime soon. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. I wanted to talk about the new Ram. I saw it, you know, I like all the trucks, all the GMs, the Fords, the works of it. Fuck, if Tundra even came out with a diesel, I'd have one in my driveway. You know, I'm down for whatever. Definitely look forward to seeing one in person. I'll make sure to take you guys along. I'll probably make a more in-depth video about, you know, the specs and what my forecasts are and what everyone is saying in the industry, and see what Ram did to really make this a solid truck for everyone. So yeah, look forward to more Ram content, hopefully, because I mean, in all seriousness, frankly, to be completely truthful and honest, like I usually am in my videos, that Cummins is a pretty badass truck. Yeah, look forward to it. Alright guys, so this is not the video I had planned for today. I was going to shoot a whole hot shot thing. You know, we're here in the 250 and it's time to do some towing. But in all reality, I feel like shit. I don't want to do that. And I already got a couple pretty big projects on the go. Some juicy drama type stuff. You guys are gonna like that, trust me. That does it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Guys, if you enjoy my videos, you know the drill. Not gonna tell you again like all those other YouTubers. Smash what you want to smash. Not my problem. Instagram, danger_industries. Go follow that for some stupid truck pics. Lots more to come. Don't forget to subscribe. Not that that's something you would forget. If last but not least, you guys have a good day.